Dim light casts long shadows across the room, where a vibrant explosion of colorful balloons and beaming faces fills every corner. Hesitantly, Daniel opens the door, the scene bursting into life with a chorus of surprise. Daniel freezes, his eyes widening as he is overwhelmed by the unexpected party. Amidst the revelry, another Daniel basks in the limelight, clearly the guest of honor. Surprise! The guests shout, their voices echoing through the room. Sunlight floods Daniel's apartment, turning dust motes into tiny, dancing stars. Daniel methodically prepares a cup of instant coffee, his actions precise. He sips his coffee, his gaze drifting into the distance, lost in thought. A flicker of a smile plays on his lips as he remembers Sarah's casual invitation to a small gathering. Amidst the bustling party, Daniel's hopeful expression cuts through the noise as he navigates the crowded room. Daniel's attempt at a warm embrace with his mom meets a stiff, polite smile, revealing a painful distance. A playful joke falls flat as Daniel's nephew shrinks back, a stranger in his own family. Across the room, the other Daniel effortlessly charms Daniel's family, his laughter echoing like a mockingbird. The other Daniel's knowing grin pierces through the facade, a private, chilling acknowledgement of his triumph. Daniel bursts from the party, the weight of the night crushing him. He desperately clutches his phone, seeking solace in its glow. Online, the party is a highlight reel of perfection, every image celebrating the double. Daniel is reduced to a blurry specter, a mere glitch in their flawless world. In the dim solitude of his apartment, Daniel's fingers dance across his phone, each tap echoing the growing unease within him. As Daniel scrolls, a creeping distortion invades his photos, subtle glitches hinting at an unraveling reality. Each image mocks him with a ghostly double, a chilling premonition of his fading existence. The digital facade of his life twists into a surreal nightmare, each pixel a step further from reality. A wave of chilling realization washes over him as Daniel whispers, "I feel like I am disappearing." His words hang heavy in the air, a stark acknowledgement of his slow descent into oblivion. In the solitude of his apartment, Daniel nervously dials his girlfriend's number. The cold light from the screen illuminates his face, highlighting the anticipation etched on his features. The phone rings, its shrill tone cutting through the silence. As the girlfriend answers the phone on speaker, a burst of laughter echoes from the speaker as the girlfriend assumes it's a prank. The laughter hangs in the air, a cruel mockery of Daniel's hopes and dreams. Horror washes over Daniel as the cruel joke shatters his reality. Daniel arrives at the office, a simple cup of coffee, offering a moment of solace before the day begins. The electronic eye denies him entry, casting a crimson glow that mocks his everyday ritual. His breath hitches as he peers into the office, his world tilting on its axis. Seated at his desk, an inexplicable doppelganger performs the mundane tasks of his life. Panic seizes him as reality blurs, his breath shallow, heart pounding against the cage of his ribs. The office hums with the sterile drone of fluorescent lights, a stark contrast to the simmering tension between Daniel and Max. Daniel's face, etched with worry, dominates the frame, his voice a low, urgent murmur against the backdrop of conspiracy theories. Max listens, his eyes widening with a disturbing blend of concern and morbid fascination. Max leans in closer, absorbing every word, his expression a twisted tableau of fear and anticipation. Max whispers, "Once people celebrate the other you, you're already half erased." Sunlight floods Daniel's room, painting dust motes in the air with gold as the new day dawns. He reaches for his phone, a simple gesture that belies the dread creeping into his heart. "Your birthday party starts at 7 tonight." The screen announces, a chilling reminder of the night ahead. The same address, the same guest list. He is terrified. Daniel stands alone, his wide eyes reflecting the terror of the party around him. The cake is cut again, the scene repeating with horrifying precision. His double brazenly kisses Daniel's girlfriend, an act replayed without escape. Forced laughter fills the air, each echo a sharp reminder of his inescapable nightmare. Balloons pop with violent bursts, punctuating the suffocating loop of horror. The party continues in its perfect, horrifying loop, trapping Daniel in an endless cycle of dread. In the softly lit dining room, glasses clink, a fragile sound amidst unspoken tension. Daniel shifts, a subtle unease, betraying his composure as Double raises his glass, eyes locked intently on him. Double's words hang heavy in the air. Here's to another year of being exactly who we're meant to be. A bead of sweat traces a path down Daniel's temple, a silent scream in the face of Double's unsettling toast. A sudden chill washes over Daniel, a premonition of a future not chosen, but imposed. Amid the vibrant chaos of the party, Daniel becomes a silent observer, phone in hand. A moment of stark revelation. On the screen, his Double shines in perfect clarity. Yet, a chilling paradox unfolds. Daniel himself appears blurred, fading, a ghost in his own life. The technology designed to preserve him seems instead to be erasing him piece by piece. Daniel stands before his mother, his eyes reflecting a desperate plea. He reaches for her hands, his voice cracking with raw emotion. "Mom, please, it's me, Daniel, your son. Don't you remember?" he cries, his voice strained. His mother's gaze remains distant, her response a cold dismissal. "You already had your turn." Daniel's hope falters, his hands dropping to his sides as his mother's words cut deep. He stands frozen, the weight of her rejection crushing him. Under the cloak of night, the city's glow casts long shadows, and Daniel finds himself haunted by a ghostly apparition. The Double's face looms from a towering billboard, an inescapable phantom in the urban landscape. Every reflective surface taunts Daniel with the Double's image, a chilling reminder of his inescapable fate. Daniel tries to run, but the Double is everywhere. There is no escape. Daniel slumbers, unaware of the encroaching darkness that seeps into his dreams. From the shadows, a doppelganger begins to materialize, a twisted reflection of Daniel himself. The line between dream and reality blurs. As madness begins to take hold, the doppelganger looms closer, its presence a harbinger of Daniel's descent into the abyss. The suburban house sleeps, shrouded in darkness, as silence reigns. Daniel slips into the house, his every step measured with nervous calculation. He moves like a shadow through the living room, a determined look hardening his features. His eyes dart around, searching, as he embarks on a clandestine mission within his own home. The familiar setting transforms into a labyrinth of secrets, each corner holding a hidden clue. A determined look settles on Daniel's face. He is focused on finding something concealed within the ordinary. In the kitchen's harsh light, Daniel plunges his hand deep into the refuse. His eyes widen, a mix of horror and understanding dawning as he unearths the burned-out candles. Each candle, unique, whispers a tale of countless celebrations, each a chilling echo of years gone by. The truth hits him like a physical blow. "He's not the original," Daniel whispers, his voice barely audible. "I am not the original." In the dim-lit suburban house, Daniel stands before the mirror, his frustration building. His fist strikes the mirror, shattering the glass into 1,000 pieces. Amidst the shattered reflection, an eerie smile remains, a glint of madness in the mirror. A knife appears in the reflection's grasp, escalating Daniel's terror. Daniel spirals into despair, his breaking point reached in a chilling confrontation with his own reflection. Inside Daniel's dimly lit apartment, a digital calendar casts an eerie glow, a stark reminder flashing across the screen. "Your birthday party starts at 7 tonight." Daniel's face is illuminated by the cold light of the screen, his features a canvas of conflicting emotions, resignation wrestling with resolve. The weight of the upcoming celebration presses down on Daniel, his expression hardening with quiet determination. Daniel's gaze intensifies, reflecting a silent vow to face the night with newfound strength. Daniel bursts into the suburban house, his fury palpable as his eyes scan the room. His gaze locks onto the cake table, a beacon in his chaotic state. Driven by desperation, Daniel lunges for the table, his hand seizing a knife, His movements are frantic, each gesture fueled by an unseen torment. In the suburban house, Daniel faces his eerie double, the air thick with dread and disbelief. Daniel's fury erupts, his eyes blazing as he lunges toward his doppelganger, ready to strike. Desperate hands clutch at Daniel, stopping him in his tracks as horrified guests turn on him. Accusations fly as the guests, gripped by fear, mistake Daniel for the imposter. In the dimly lit suburban home, a sense of unease hangs heavy as worried faces gather. Amidst the subdued atmosphere, the double offers hollow comfort, a stark contrast to the palpable anxiety. His words ring false against the backdrop of unspoken fears. Daniel sits slumped, radiating an aura of utter defeat that silences the room. The double insists, "It's okay. He always shows up. He always tries." His words offer little solace to the gathering as despair permeates the air. In the dead of night, the double invades Daniel's personal space. The double whispers a chilling revelation. "You're just the rehearsal. The next you is already waiting." Daniel recoils in horror, his eyes widening in stark terror. Daniel is speechless with horror. Laughter reverberates through the suburban house, each echo a reminder of the revelry within. Amidst the cheerful chaos, Daniel's eyes reflect a silent plea, a stark contrast to the festive scene. Each pop of a balloon punctuates the air, heightening Daniel's growing sense of entrapment. The sound of laughter becomes a mocking echo, bouncing off the walls as Daniel feels increasingly isolated. Trapped within the confines of celebration, Daniel's eyes dart around, seeking an escape from the overwhelming joy. Weak sunlight struggles through the blinds, casting long shadows as Daniel jolts awake, his body stiff and protesting. His phone buzzes insistently, delivering a stark reminder. "Your birthday party starts at 7 tonight." A hollow gaze fixates on the screen, only to be confronted by another notification. Memories auto-uploaded. The screen shows an old party, Daniel blurred in the background, and the faint sound of surprise echoes, trapping him in the cycle.